Days after UK carried out multiple strikes in Yemen, Iraq and Syria, the Houthis say that the attacks, quote-unquote, do not deter the rebel group. The strikes on Saturday claimed to have hit over 36 Houthi targets in 13 locations across Yemen. This was in response to repeated attacks on shipping by Iran-backed Houthi rebels that have disrupted global trade. In a post on social media platform X, U.S. Central Command Forces said that it conducted a strike in self-defense against a Houthi anti-ship cruise missile prepared to launch against ships in the Red Sea. At the same time, the UK government said that it engaged in a third wave of proportionate and targeted strikes against Iran-linked Houthi militants in Yemen. Footage released by the British Defence Ministry showed aircraft taking off from an airfield identified as AK Rotary Cyprus by the ministry. In the backdrop of escalating tensions in West Asia, the Houthis have released a video showing the group's fighters carrying out military exercises at an unidentified location in Yemen.
لرفع قدرات ومهارات قواتنا المسلحة وأننا جادون في كل ما نقوم به وأن القيادة السياسية والعسكرية عندما نفذت أوامر السيد قائد الثورة تعي تماما بأن هذه المعركة ليست معركة مكاسب وليست معركة للكسب السياسي أو للكسب المادي كما تعود بعض العرب. ووقوفنا مع غزة كما أكده قائد الثورة هو وقوف يملي علينا واجبنا الديني والأخلاقي والقيمي وأيضا تمليه علينا عاداتنا وكرامتنا كيمنيين.
On the other hand, hundreds of Iraqis gathered to attend a funeral procession for Iraqi Shiite members killed in U.S. airstrikes. 16 members of Iraq's Popular Mobilization Forces were killed in the attacks. The move is feared to trigger a more hasty withdrawal of U.S. troops from Iraq.
ويعني مزيدا من الدماء العراقية ومزيدا من التضحيات بالشباب العراقي. اليوم حان الوقت لخروجهم وعلى البرلمان أن يقول قوله. الذي لا يدافع عن الشعب العراقي هذا ليس ممثلا للشعب العراقي. البرلمان مطلوب أكثر من غيره. القوى السياسية مطلوب منها اليوم أن يكون لها موقف مشرف لإنها وإخراج هذه القوات ولا جدولة. لا نريد جدولة والجدولة والحوار تضييع للوقت معناه مزيدا من الدماء العراقية.
And for more on this, we earlier spoke to Youssef Mauri, who's a journalist from Sana'a, Yemen, and this is what he had to say.
Well, I think a little bit of both, and perhaps in order to end the Israeli military offensive on Gaza, maybe unfortunately it's going to have to lead to sort of this regional escalation of military activities. And we see this already unfolding because, as it seems and as has been proven, the U.S. would rather spark and instigate a regional conflict, potentially even putting the entire region on the precipice of World War III. Whereas, on the other hand, they can just simply eliminate this threat by ending the war on Gaza, bringing an end to the bloodshed that is happening on the besieged Gazans. So I think it's a little bit of both to answer your question directly. I think the situation is unfortunately going to have to get worse in terms of more military activities, more targeting, more countries, sort of, these resistance movements, more military.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.